Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Planning Commissioners. Santa Costello, Associate Planner with the Community Development Department. This is a request to zone the Stinker C-Store annexation to a C1 light commercial zone district. Stinker Stores, Inc. has requested annexation of the 1.6-acre Stinker C-Stores annexation into the city of Grand Junction. It is being considered by City Council on August 18th. This is the site location map. Current city limits are outlined in the salmon color. The property is located at 2905, 2907 North Avenue and 494 29 Road on the southeast corner of 29 Road and North Avenue, as identified on this slide in the dark blue outline. The annexation includes 3 properties, each with one single-family detached home along with various accessory structures, and totals 1.67 acres in size. This slide shows the aerial photo of the site. The applicant is requesting annexation into the city limits in anticipation of future commercial development for a new convenience store gas station that would be in conformance with the requested C1 zone district. The request for annexation will be considered separately by City Council. The C-Store annexation consists of 3 unplatted properties located at 2905, 2907, and 494 29 Road. The surrounding area, both within the city limits and in the unincorporated Mesa County properties, are largely developed with commercial uses of varying intensity. This slide shows the comprehensive plan future land use designation for the area. The subject property has a designation of commercial. The requested zone district of C1 is in conformance with the land use designation for the area. This slide shows the current zoning in the area. The applicant is requesting a zoning to a C1 light commercial zone, which is predominant adjacent city zoning already in place for the property located to the north and west of the site. The applicant's property is currently in the county and has a county zoning of C2 or general commercial. Surrounding properties in unincorporated Mesa County are also zoned C2. A neighborhood meeting regarding the proposed annexation zoning and development of the property was held in accordance with the Zoning and Development Code on April 7, 2021. The applicant's representative, and city staff, along with one citizen, were in attendance. No concerns were voiced by the neighbor, only curiosity regarding what was proposed. The city has received no emails, calls, or letters concerning the proposed C1 zoning. These pictures are taken from the Google Maps and show the existing property looking south from North Avenue in the upper picture, and in the lower picture, the view of the property looking east from 29 Road. The Municipal Annexation Act of 1956, codified in state statutes, sets the procedural requirements for annexation, including notices, timelines, eligibility, and criteria and actions. Specifically, in order to annex a property, the city shall find all of the criteria and eligibility have been met, including these 7 standards as identified on this slide. In reviewing the petition for annexation, staff has found the annexation meets the eligibility requirements and recommends approval of the annexation. In addition, the requested annexation and zoning is in accordance with the Persigo Agreement, which states that all new development shall be annexed into the city limits. The proposed zoning of C1 meets the intent of achieving the desired intensity for the property and is in conformance with the comprehensive plan designation for the property of commercial. Additional discussion regarding the individual review criteria for the zone of annexation can be found and identified within the city staff report packet for your reference. Regarding consistency with the comprehensive plan, the rezone criteria provides that the city must also find the request is consistent with the vision, goals, and policies of the comprehensive plan. Staff has found that the request to be consistent with all required goals and policies of the comprehensive plan as identified on this slide. As with any rezone or zone of annexation, it is necessary to review the criteria and provide an analysis as to whether the proposed zoning conforms to the zoning and development code requirements. regarding the zone of annexation. The criteria for review is set forth in section 21.02.140A of the Zoning and Development Code and includes that the city may rezone property if the proposed changes are consistent with the vision, goals, and policies of a comprehensive plan, and they must meet one or more of the rezone criteria as identified on this slide. Staff has found that criterion 2, 3, and 5 have been met as detailed in the staff report. Findings of fact. After reviewing the Stinker C-Store zone of annexation request from a county C2 to a city C1, the following findings of fact have been made. Annexation eligibility for annexation has been met. In accordance with section 21.02160F of the Zoning and Development Code, the application is consistent with the adopted 2021 Grand Junction Comprehensive Plan, and in accordance with section 21.02.140A of the Zoning and Development Code, the application meets one or more of the rezone criteria. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.